The Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic day to dive into the madness of Genoa City, and I am so glad you're here with me to unpack this absolute mess. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing immediately. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now because my soul has actually left my body and is currently hovering somewhere above my ceiling fan. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands. Well, I was running errands, but I had to pull my car over into a random Target parking lot because I just had to jump on here and vent. Send help. My grip on reality is completely slipping. I was mid-skincare last night when I first processed this, and I legitimately smeared my charcoal mask all over my white rug because I had to yeet my phone across the room. I am personally offended, totally living for it, and genuinely hyperventilating all at the exact same time. Okay, wait, my brain is glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's set the scene, because we are invested, okay? So, we all know our pure, angelic queen Tracy Abbott has been playing Florence Nightingale for Jack, right? Jack is recovering at home, looking stressed, probably still having nightmares about Patty Williams and Doctor Markham and whatever unhinged trauma Diane just dragged into their lives. Tracy is just doing her best, being the absolute backbone of the Abbott family, organizing things, probably making some organic bone broth, and just trying to keep the peace. And I'm just sitting here thinking, Tracy deserves a spa month, not this. But no, because the universe absolutely hates the Abbotts. Tracy is just casually going through some old boxes or papers, which is honestly so unhinged. Who keeps this much physical paperwork in 2026? And she stumbles upon a file. Not just any file, besties. The file. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on, this file is from the fateful yacht trip. Yes, that yacht trip. The one where Diane literally caught Jack and Patty Williams tangled up in the sheets like a pair of messy teenagers. I am screaming. Why do they even have medical or incident files from this specific nautical disaster just laying around the Abbott mansion? It's giving major I cannot even energy. I mean, the aesthetic choice of keeping your deepest, darkest infidelity receipts in a manila folder in your house? Bestie, be for real right now. But anyway, Tracy opens this file, probably expecting some old tax returns or a recipe for Jabot face cream, and instead she gets hit with the most insane, world-ending tea ever. I need you to brace yourselves because this is where my brain actually short-circuited. Tracy is looking at the medical details in this dusty old file, and she sees Kyle's blood type. Our boy Kyle, the heir apparent. The guy who is currently having major, undeniable romantic sparks with Victoria Newman, and don't even get me started on the vibes of that pairing. It's a whole other video. Tracy looks at Kyle's blood type, and then she looks at Jack's, and then she looks at Diane's. Besties, I took high school biology, I know how Punnett squares work, and Tracy knows too. Kyle's blood type is completely, 100%, biologically incompatible with Jack and Diane. It's straight up impossible. I literally gasped so loud my neighbor's dog started barking. But wait, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. Because Tracy doesn't just stop at, oh, Kyle isn't their kid. No, our detective queen keeps reading. And whose blood type does Kyle's match perfectly? Patty. Freakin' Williams. I am screaming into a pillow right now. Patty Williams. The woman who is currently locked up, making dangerous revenge pacts with Kyle. The woman who poisoned Summer. The woman who has been terrorizing this family for decades. Kyle's blood type matches Patty's. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this plot twist. How is this my life? How is this our reality? Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Remember what Patty has been saying lately? She keeps taunting Jack. She keeps bringing up the yacht. She keeps saying that she and Jack had a miracle on that boat. A miracle. We all thought she was just being her usual delusional, unhinged self, talking about their toxic romance. But what if the miracle wasn't just a metaphor? What if the miracle was a literal, actual human baby? What if the miracle is Kyle? I am officially on the floor. I cannot breathe. The stakes are astronomical right now, and I feel like I'm watching a high-octane psychological masterpiece unfold in real time. And let's just pause and reflect on Patty's history, because we need to connect the dots like the absolute conspiracy theorists we are. Patty Williams is not just a regular villain, she is a master of disguise. Have we forgotten the Emily Peterson era? Have we forgotten that this woman literally got full-on reconstructive plastic surgery to steal another woman's face and identity? If Patty can swap her entire face, do we really put it past her to hide a pregnancy, or swap a baby, or orchestrate the most diabolical long con in Genoa City history? She is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done, but also I am living for the drama. But here is where the tea gets so dark and murky that I literally had to take a lap around my living room. Traci is standing there, holding this file, trembling like a leaf, and her mind goes to the darkest possible place. Diane Jenkins Abbott. Bestie, we need to talk about Diane. Did Diane know? Traci is putting the pieces together, and she is terrified that Diane, who is currently playing the devoted, traumatized wife, actually knew about Patty's baby. What if Diane's own pregnancy failed? Or what if she just needed a guaranteed way to trap Jack forever? Did Diane literally steal or swap Patty's baby on that yacht trip to secure her spot in the Abbott family? I mean, let's be entirely real for a second. Diane faked her own death. She has lied, manipulated, and clawed her way to the top. Swapping a baby to keep Jack Abbott's billions and his loyalty? That is so on brand for her that it hurts. Traci is realizing that Diane might have raised Patty's biological son just to keep Jack on a leash. The absolute cinematic mayhem of it all. I am genuinely sick to my stomach thinking about the level of betrayal here. Diane is acting like a victim right now, with the whole Dr. Markham kidnapping situation, but she might be the biggest monster in the mansion. Can we just talk about the stakes for a minute? If Kyle is not Diane's son, but Patty's son, the entire Abbott empire is going to collapse into a literal sinkhole. Jack's entire legacy, his relationship with Kyle, everything is built on a lie of astronomical proportions. And Kyle, poor, reckless, stupid Kyle, who just went to the jail to make a deal with Patty to take down Victor Newman. He was literally making a deal with his own biological mother, and he didn't even know it. I am calling it right now. Kyle's villain arc is about to go nuclear. When he finds out his mother is the town's psychopath, he is going to snap. Which honestly makes his new dynamic with Victoria Newman even more chaotic. Like, wait, I'm glitching again. But think about it. Kyle and Victoria are sharing secrets, getting all cozy, sparking up a romance. Victoria is Victor's golden child. Kyle is about to find out he's the spawn of Patty Williams. The Romeo and Juliet energy is giving major dumpster fire vibes and manifesting a total disaster by the next update. Victor is going to absolutely lose his mind if Victoria dates Patty's son. I am genuinely unwell thinking about the family dinners. The tension, the drama, and let's not forget Jack in all of this. Jack is literally upstairs, resting, trying to recover his strength, completely oblivious to the fact that a ticking time bomb is sitting on a desk downstairs. He thinks his biggest problem right now is figuring out how to keep Diane safe from Markham and dealing with Victor's corporate attack. He has no idea that his entire bloodline, his entire family tree, is about to be violently uprooted. If Jack finds out that Diane has been lying to him for decades about Kyle's parentage, he will genuinely never recover. The betrayal will actually break him. So, back to our Queen Traci. She's standing there. The file is practically burning a hole in her hand. She is trembling. Her world is shattered. But does she collapse? Does she faint? No. Traci is an abbot, and she is a writer, which means she knows how to follow a narrative to the bitter end. She decides right then and there that she cannot just confront Jack or Diane with a piece of paper. She needs proof. Hard, undeniable DNA proof. Traci resolves to secretly run a DNA test on Kyle and Patty to uncover the ultimate truth. Can you just picture it? Traci sneaking around the mansion, trying to get a hair from Kyle's hairbrush or a swab from his coffee cup. It's giving stealth mission, it's giving James Bond, it's giving everything I never knew I needed from Traci Abbott. She is literally putting the entire family's fate on her shoulders. If she runs this test and it comes back positive for Patty, she is going to be the one to drop the bomb that destroys Jack's life. The sheer weight of that. I would literally crumble into dust, but Traci is out here doing the Lord's work. I feel like this specific betrayal is personally attacking my soul. Like I have invested years into the Abbott family dynamic. I defended Kyle when he was being insufferable. I rooted for Jack to find peace. And now, to find out that the core of their family might be a stolen Patty Williams baby? It's a violation. I am physically clutching my chest right now. My friends in the group chat are probably muting me because I have sent 45 voice notes in the last 10 minutes just screaming the word Punnett Square over and over again. I am so deep in the lore that my grip on reality is slipping, making it absolutely clear that this situation is now my entire personality and I am not okay. I am calling it besties. This DNA test is going to be the catalyst for the most insane sweeps month we have ever seen. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. Will Diane try to stop Traci? Will Patty break out of jail to claim her son? Will Kyle completely lose his mind and burn Jabot to the ground? I don't know, but I am strapped in, I am unwell, and I am ready for the chaos. I need to go drink a gallon of water and maybe scream into the void for a bit. Stay unhinged, besties, and I will see you when the DNA results drop.